Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Hope you guys are doing well. I have a collective reading here for us today, and this is going to be in celebration of Mabon. So Mabon is the autumn equinox. It is also the first day of Libra season. So this is actually, I'm filming on Saturday, but you guys may or may not see this today or tomorrow, but Mabon is on Sunday. I'm getting ahead of myself, September 22nd. And this is when the daylight hours and the nighttime hours are equal. So this is starting, or I should say this is when the fall season and the darkness is starting to set upon us. So as we're descending closer to the underworld in the darker part of the year, this is a time of the year where we celebrate our accomplishments, where we celebrate our harvest, what we've accomplished to this point thus far and what we've learned. So I was even getting, actually, because at the bottom of this deck, I think we're just going to start off with this card. If I can focus here. So our first card here is wisdom. So I feel like being at this point of the year, being at the point where maybe the sun has already started to set a little bit and we're starting to see the fruits of our labor, or we're starting to recognize the lessons that we've learned so far. We've gotten to this point where we've acquired a certain level of wisdom, where we have learned something very deeply. But wisdom is not just the energy of knowing something, right? Like, it's not just the energy of learning something, being able to like read a book or read a document and retain that information. It's more so the energy that we gain through experience. So there's something here that you guys have experienced this year, or maybe since the last reading, that had to do with one of the pagan holidays, where you have learned something deeper. You've acquired a deeper level of wisdom, where your experience has taught you something and you're able to see something differently. So this could be something that we're experiencing right now. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that, of course, this is a general reading, so it's not going to resonate entirely for everyone. If you want me to pick up on your energy in upcoming readings, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And if you would like a personal reading with me, you can find the information for that in the description box below. But I'm just noticing how in this wisdom card, it kind of almost looks like, to be honest, to me, it kind of looks like this tree was struck by lightning, and like there's branches flying everywhere, or there was like a natural disaster, like some sort of fire. So for some of you guys here, maybe you experienced something where something fell apart, or maybe something was targeted, like you were targeted, or something you were building was targeted. I don't know why I'm getting that. I'm going to go ahead and actually read what the guidebook has to say about this card before I get into it. Okay, so it says, where are you looking to further your wisdom? Wisdom can be found in the body through experience, intuition, passed down from an elder, a lesson given from a beautiful plant, or anywhere it finds you. Those who have attained wisdom seldom speak of finding it. Yeah, so there could even be something here that you guys have. It's almost giving me this energy of maybe you have discovered something, right? Or maybe you've come across some sort of information. Maybe you guys are inventing something, or maybe you guys are trying to further research on something. But it kind of gives me this energy of you knowing something and then not necessarily giving that information out, kind of gatekeeping that information. I'm going to write something down here. Gatekeeping information. There's something here about you guys acquiring some sort of knowledge. And again, I don't know what you guys are doing or what type of knowledge this is, but you guys have acquired something through practice, through diligence, through experience. And you guys have reached this level of mastery, in a sense, or where you know what to expect out of a situation, is also what I'm getting. I'm getting here that, I don't know why I'm getting a reference to the maiden, mother, and crone, like the three faces of Hecate. So there could be something here about you guys having already gone through the initiation phases of the maiden, and maybe now you're the mother, or now you're the crone when it comes to a particular situation in your life. And if I remember correctly, I do believe that the crone is related to this time of the year. So there's something here about maybe your elders being very significant, your mother, your grandmother, maybe the feminine ancestry line, or just something here that has been passed down, some sort of knowledge that has been passed down. This could even be relating to like spiritual gifts or some sort of talent that you have. What energies are we working with here collectively for Mabon, please? We have connect with the dead. Yeah, that's super powerful. So for some of us, literally, this is talking about honoring and venerating our ancestors, honoring those who came before us. Some of you guys here, and especially as we get closer to the season of Samhain or Scorpio season, we also have sexuality and sensuality here. This is very interesting. I'm going to leave these out. Yeah, and we have conjure. We have some powerful energy here. Super powerful energy. Hold on, I'm getting like too many downloads and I can't think straight. But what I was going to say first is that as we get closer to Scorpio season, the season of Samhain, the season of when the sun has completely descended beneath the surface, or like the equinox, right? Since this is half daylight, half night. There's something here about us getting closer to the energy of the other world, the dead, the other side, the spirit realm. So a lot of us here are connected to those energies. We are mediums, we are psychics, and we are able to connect to those energies in a very interesting way. But for others of you, like if you don't identify as a medium or a spiritualist, it could simply be that maybe you're inheriting something from an ancestor, or maybe you get a sign. Like, you don't have to be a psychic medium or define yourself as one to receive messages from the other side. Like, there's so many people out there that ask for a sign, like, hey, grandma, show me a sign, or like, hey, my uncle, or whatever it is, like, show me a sign, and you guys will receive that sign. So there's something here about just being very attentive to the signs that you're getting from your ancestors, because I feel like they're very present with us right now. I'm gonna write that down as well. Okay. So for a lot of us here, we are strongly being encouraged to connect with not only our ancestors, like from our own bloodline, but to the energy of mediumship in general. Just maybe connecting a little bit more, or trying to get more in touch with that side of us. I feel like that's a very specific message that's not going to be for everyone. But when we get to sexuality, sensuality, I feel like conjure. I feel like conjure actually belongs over here, because this energy definitely talks about venerating the dead, venerating the other side, and getting in touch with and even calling upon those ancestors, or someone who has passed over that can assist us with something. I'm just trying to see if I get anything else from that specific message, because I kind of feel like it's split into a couple different messages since this is a collective reading. Yeah, some of you guys, like, plain and simple, you're being called to delve deeper into your spiritual practice. You're being called to delve into venerating your ancestors, mediumship, that type of thing. But with sexuality and sensuality, I feel like at this time also there's this energy of maybe getting back in touch with that part of you, getting back in touch with your sacral energy, your creation energy, the energy of pleasure, the energy of engaging in pleasure, whether it's with yourself or whether it's with another person. Some of you guys are becoming more open about your sexuality. Some of you guys are becoming more comfortable with expressing it, or comfortable with just living in that energy, being in that energy, not feeling bad about that type of energy or feeling like you have to hide it. There's a lot of different messages coming through here. Yeah, some of you guys are gaining wisdom connected to your sexuality. I'm hearing like a sexual practice. Some of you guys are gaining wisdom connected to maybe what you like or what you enjoy or what you want to participate in when it comes to that type of thing. I'm also getting this message just overall, just to honor your feminine side, to honor your nurturing side, this the creative side, to spend more time with yourself and just really honoring yourself. There's just this energy of honoring yourself, honoring your ancestors, honoring those who came before you, who passed down some sort of wisdom to you. And like an even deeper message here, I'm almost getting that there's this energy that is being healed through the bloodline related to sexuality and sensuality, or the expression of that energy. So now that I've gotten those out, I'm gonna actually get into this spread that I wanted to do for us. So we're gonna get my tarot cards here. We're gonna draw 5 cards here. So there's a different question for each card, kind of to encompass this energy that we're working with at this time of the year. So let's get a good shuffle here. What is something that the collective can be thankful and grateful for at this time? What is something that can be celebrated? Okay, we have 1 and 2. I'm going to leave them face down for now. Number 2 is, what is the collective's greatest achievement? What is the collective's greatest achievement at this time, or up to this point? What is the collective's greatest challenge or lesson? Okay, we got 2. Actually, we have 3 there. All right, and then we have, what is something that needs to be brought into alignment at this time? Okay, whoa, I guess that was quick Queen of Swords, someone here needs to stand their ground and speak up for themselves is immediately what I'm getting. But we're going to come back to that. So number 5 is, what can the collective give or pass on from something that they have earned here? What's something that they have in excess that they can share? Okay. Yeah, I'm hearing family heirlooms. Some of you guys might be like passing down a family heirloom, and I'm also seeing, I'm just keep seeing something passing down through the feminine line. So let's say if something belonged to your great grandmother, I'm seeing like someone giving it to their daughter and then telling them to give it to their daughter. So there's something about that as well, like honoring the feminine side of ancestry or passing down a family heirloom. Some of you guys are getting ready to give a gift to someone, maybe someone who is in your family, or this could just be the wisdom that you're learning. You're going to pass it down to someone else. So yeah, this is very interesting. Okay. So what is something that the collective can be grateful for right now? So we have the Page of Swords and we have the Hangman. So like I was saying with this wisdom card in the very beginning, it's like what you can be grateful for is the level of understanding that you have in a particular situation. And it's not giving me any specifics. It is giving me a kind of a vague energy. But whatever this is for you guys, it's like your ability to see something in a different way, or to learn something new, or to actually actively, well, actually not actively, since we have the Hangman here. It's almost like for some of you, maybe you were forced to see a situation in a different way. But that's something that you can be grateful for at this time. It's like you've gained a new perspective, or you taking the time to learn about something with the Page of Swords. It's giving me this like paradoxical energy, because the Page of Swords is an active energy, but the Hangman is a passive one. So it's almost like for some of you, you were either forced to see something in a different way, or maybe your own actions led you to see something in a different way, or your own discoveries kind of led to this energy of, oh wow, now I see this differently. There's a strong energy here of research, study, discovery. I'm hearing something that you discovered is helping you just understand something better. You guys like took something upon yourself to take care of it or to learn it. Let me sit with that for a moment. I'm seeing with this raven kind of like turned upside down. I don't know why I'm hearing like surprise or like peekaboo. I don't know if someone tried to surprise you, or if like you felt that you were missing some sort of information and you found something out and now you feel like you understand something clearly. Maybe someone here tried to twist some sort of information. Let me get one more card to clarify that. Can we clarify the Page of Swords and the Hangman? The Devil, yeah. There's something here that you took upon yourself to discover because you were not given clarity. You were not given the truth about something. Someone here could have been hiding a secret from you, or they could have been manipulating you, or something could have been blocked. And I really do feel like some of you guys did your own research, or you decided to take something upon yourself and take care of it in your own way. Because I'm hearing like if you want something done right, then do it yourself. I don't know why I'm hearing that. But I guess this is what we can be grateful for. Taking our own initiative to step into an experience, or to actually take responsibility for something. I'm hearing like we took responsibility for our own choice of words, for our own mechanism of going about something. It's almost like I'm getting this energy of, it's like, how does it go? Curiosity killed the cat, but I was hearing something else too. It just slipped my mind. But yeah, it's this energy of like curiosity killed the cat, because let's say you knew intuitively that something was wrong, or that you knew that there was some sort of information that was not being shown or expressed to you. It's this energy of like, I'm just going to do it myself, but to the point of the extreme that nobody's going to stop me. And it's not a bad energy at all. It's definitely a very like committed energy. But it's almost like I feel that this energy is the way that you went about this is you knew that there was something wrong, and you knew that there was something shadowy or dark about this situation that was not being shown to you. So it's almost like you guys stepping into this almost like detective-like energy to uncover this information, or just see something from a different perspective with the truth, some sort of ugly truth I'm also hearing. it's almost like a double-edged sword, because I feel like you got what you wanted out of the situation, but at the same time, it's very painful to deal with. Or it's almost like you did this to yourself, but not even in that sense. It's not like you, I don't know, maybe for some of you guys, you did discover something that you wish you didn't know. But that's kind of what I'm getting here. There's something here about a double-edged sword when it comes to the wisdom that you have acquired. Okay, let's see. What is the collective's greatest achievement or contribution at this point? We have the Empress. Okay. I'm hearing sitting back and relaxing, honestly, is the first thing that I heard, and knowing your worth. So I feel like, again, with this feminine energy coming through, it's like the greatest accomplishment or the greatest achievement that you've put into this harvest is that you have waited for the right time, or that you have waited for the right opportunity, or that you knew your worth and you didn't put yourself in a position where less was expected, or you were to expect less. Let's get a clarifier. Can we clarify the Empress, please? So we have the Ace of Coins and the Five of Swords. Interesting. Three of Cups. Yeah, okay. So for some of you guys, there's definitely a situation here that it's almost like it's giving me that you were dealing with a group of people or a person or like a friend group or like gossip even. Five of Swords, Three of Cups gives me the energy of gossip. It also gives me the energy with the Ace of Coins tied to it. Manipulation or foul play when it comes to an achievement or money or an investment. So there's something here about maybe the greatest achievement that you've actually accomplished here is passing an opportunity up that wasn't necessarily for you, or that came with strings attached. Yeah, I really do feel like you guys could have chose to miss out on something. You could have chosen to step away from something because you knew that there was some sort of manipulation or darkness or binding contract tied to this. Okay. And this could have been an opportunity that was presented to you by a group of people, or maybe this was something that had to do with a group of people. I just keep hearing gossip. I'm hearing you had to find out the truth for yourself. Okay. I really feel like I'm being taken back to that Empress card. I really feel like because I'm hearing someone say like, how is that an accomplishment? And like, I totally feel the same way. I feel like it's kind of indirectly responding to my question. But I'm being guided to say that the accomplishment in this situation is not stooping lower, not stooping down to someone else's level, but standing your ground, going back to that Queen of Swords that we're going to get to. Not diminishing yourself or stunting yourself, but staying right where you are, sitting on your throne, and not necessarily stooping down to someone else's gossip, or even participating in an energy where you could have been handed something that was of value, or so you thought, but then it came with strings attached. Okay, so what is our greatest challenge or lesson then right now? We have the Ten of Wands, the Ten of Cups, and the High Priestess. Yeah. The greatest lesson and challenge lies in where we invest our time and energy, where we choose to overlook people or places or situations that maybe we feel that it's almost like I'm getting this energy of, oh, they would never do that to me. Or it's almost also like this energy of, I don't know why I feel this way, but I know that something's wrong. And it could have had to do with a family unit or a situation where you felt overburdened. But I'm getting here that what your greatest challenge here, it's kind of showing me that the greatest challenge was the Ten of Wands. And then the lesson was the Ten of Cups, High Priestess. So it's almost like seeing the truth of maybe a family situation or a group of people or a relationship or a situation where it's almost like it felt like there were strings attached. It feels like you could have said yes to something, or you could have maybe you did participate in this at one point. You could have participated in a situation here where it seemed very promising, or it seemed that it would bring you a lot of good luck or a lot of stability or finances. But then it's like the closer that you got to it, you saw the truth. I'm seeing one of those like mega zoom mirrors where like the 10 times or 20 times zoom, where you could see like all of your flaws and like all your pores and everything. There's something here about like the closer that you got to something, or as soon as you said yes to something, you felt the weight of it. The closer you got. Yeah, I don't know what this was. It's almost like with this devil, ace of coins, it's like this twist, or it's like this filter of, or this facade of, oh, this is perfect for you, or oh, this is going to make you a lot of money. Yeah, it's like one of those secular or worldly type of promises of riches or fame or success or something. But again, the closer you get to it, or the more that you participate into it, you can actually see what it's made of. You can see the substance of what it is. And I just keep getting this energy where it's like, as soon as you said yes, you like took on some sort of weight or responsibility, or as soon as you participated in this, you felt like drained, or you felt like something was wrong, and like you knew that this was not for you. Okay, this is very interesting. So now that we got to this point, what needs to be brought into alignment? So that Queen of Swords is definitely speaking up for yourself, telling the truth, standing your ground. So I feel like once you realize this, it's almost showing me a storyline. It's like once you realize that this situation that is supposed to be happier, supposed to be something that makes you feel fulfilled, only brought you burden or pain, or this energy of seeing, what was this truly then? Yeah, Nine of Swords. It was like a situation where it blindsided you, or it was a situation where you thought the reflection that you would see would be something that was of substance, but in reality it was totally different, because I'm seeing the skeleton hand with the regular hand. It's like it's not what you expected. So what needs to be brought into alignment? Queen of Swords, Queen of Wands. Honoring your power, speaking up for yourself. I feel like with this Queen of Swords and Queen of Wands, I'm getting this very strong energy of needing to set something straight, or needing to be honest, needing to like even be blunt or very forceful in a situation for some of you guys. Something needs to be brought back into alignment, and it happens when you speak up for yourself, or when you stand your ground, and when you own your power, when you stand your position, not backing down from your position. This could have been someone who tried to give you more responsibility, like at a job, or this could have been someone who could have tried to kind of walk all over you in a sense, or kind of throw everything on you. Yeah, I don't know. It is giving me like a job description that doesn't necessarily explain everything that you're required to do, or maybe like it's almost giving me like also this energy of like you marry into the family, right? So maybe some of you guys could have gotten into a partnership or a relationship with someone, but you didn't realize that their family was codependent, or you didn't realize that you would have to also, I don't know, live with their family, or take care of XYZ, or always be around their siblings or their cousin or something like that. I don't know. It's just this responsibility that you took on. It's this energy that you took on more than was bargained for, or that was actually maybe described to you or shown to you. Something was hidden in the fine print. It's definitely giving me like a karmic cycle that you guys had to either learn or go through. It's very interesting. So we have, what can we give and pass on from this harvest? We have the Ace of Wands. Yeah, exactly. Beautiful. So what you can give and pass on from the situation that you've been in is how to pivot, or how to change directions, how to start something new, how to create from whatever the situation that you guys have either gotten yourselves involved in or come out of or are healing from. It feels like what you can give is this knowledge of, I'm hearing the knowledge of retribution. So that could, I don't know, the knowledge of retribution, the knowledge of starting over, the knowledge of beginning anew, or doing something your own way. Maybe through this situation, you learned that you didn't have to depend on someone else or to do things through another person, but you could do something on your own. Such an interesting energy. So let's clarify the Ace of Wands. We have the Two of Wands. Yeah, exactly. So there's something here that you have learned about how to do something your own way, how to create something your own way, how to create your own vision board, how to create your own plan, your own mission, whatever it is. You've learned how to do something on your own by going through a situation where maybe you didn't have a say, or where more was kind of thrown on top of you that you weren't expecting, because it kind of feels like now this energy is very free. This energy is able to soar and expand. Ace of Wands, Two of Wands, it's strictly Aries energy. This is expansion. This is the spark of something new, the creation of something. and the ability to carry that plan out. It kind of feels like some of you guys, what you can give and what you can pass on from this situation is the energy of authority. Maybe now you know how to be an authoritative figure. Now you know how to stand up for yourself, and now you can lead others to do the same. Something like that. I'm hearing lesson planning. I'm just hearing planning in general. Like I'm seeing like architecture, floor plans, planning, schedules. Some of you guys are very good with like that type of stuff. And maybe you're teaching someone else how to do or how to create those types of things. I don't know. Maybe someone here's an architect, or someone here. You're showing someone else now. You're going to be able to show other people how to do things your way. I'm just going to leave it at that because I feel like there's so many different energies coming in here. I think what I'm going to do now is close off this message with some oracle cards. I feel like this was like 3 different readings in one. So let's see what our last messages are this Mabon season. Okay, I'm hearing now that as we descend into the darkness, you see the light. Or as we descend into the darkness, you have the light. You hold the torch. I'm going to write that down too. You guys hold the torch now. You hold the torch. All right. Okay. So can we get some closing messages here for us for this Mabon season, please? All right. We have meat and wine, your presence embodied, tasting the pleasure flowing through your being. For some of you guys, you're being encouraged to indulge a little bit more. You're being encouraged to spend time with those that you trust, to spend time even in community. I know it's almost like the opposite of what this is, but maybe this is a community or a group of friends that was not meant for you. But now it's telling you here that now that you have this presence embodied of the Ace of Wands, the Two of Wands, this confidence that you have in yourself, Queen of Wands, this authority that you have, this ability to stand up for yourself, now you can actually attract the right people. Now your presence is embodied because you're in a much stronger energy. And it mentions again here, tasting the pleasure flowing through your being. So there's something here about relaxing and enjoying yourself, going back to that sensuality and sexuality. Yeah, there's something here about, I'm going to read what that card says as well. Maybe a little piece of it, but it says, or it's making me feel like there's something that you have to share with others, obviously, but something about your experience. And we also have the Reaper. From the birth of something new to manifest, the death of something holding you back is inevitable. Yeah, so this is the energy of definitely getting rid of this situation, cutting away something that is meant to go, that's not meant to be there, something that has tried to restrain you, something that has tried to make you stop doing something your way. Slow your heart and move gently into the coming of self. Yeah, you guys with this harvest moon here, you guys are becoming, and with the Queen of Wands also, it's like you guys are becoming more confident in who you are as a person. For a lot of you, I am getting like this witchy energy, or this energy of magic, your spiritual practice. You guys are getting more confident with that. But for others of you, it's like you know that you're about to step into a stronger version, a more powerful version of yourself. So there's something here about this calmness, this energy of like the calm before the storm. And not necessarily a storm either, but it's just like you guys have such a resolute confidence within yourself that nothing can scare you anymore, or nothing can kind of get past you or get away from you. I feel like I'm just going to leave that here because this kind of transitioned very nicely. Coming of self, yeah. I'm getting again that there's going to be this energy of you guys expanding into more confidence, more power, more authority. And there's going to be a quiet confidence that comes with that. And it comes especially after you know that you need to cut away something that's no good for you, or after the ability to do that. Yeah. I feel like a lot of us here, whoever is connected to this reading, it's like the energy of darkness does not scare you. The energy of stepping into this darker part of the year, going closer to the underworld, it's like it's definitely in this message. If anything, it's like we're already in that energy. It's almost like, let me show you how it's done, or I've been there. Let me take you there. I'm getting that scene from SpongeBob too, where he was like, want to see me, what did he say? Want to see me do it? Want to see me do it again? But it was like in a split second, so he didn't even move. So there's something here about experience again, wisdom. you have gone to the darkness and you have come back up, and now you have something to share with others to the point where maybe you're able to take them to the same place and come back. So and now I'm seeing Harriet Tubman, how she created, or how she led others through the Underground Railroad, but she had to go through it first. There's something here that you guys had to experience first, that now you're able to lead the way for other people, and it's with a quiet confidence because you've mastered the way, you know the way. Yeah. So I'm just gonna leave this here. I really hope this was able to connect to someone, and I feel like this is a very interesting message, so let me know in the comments what you guys think, but I will see you guys in one of my upcoming readings for you. Bye.